You ready?
Yeah.
That camera right. That one. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
So now.
Let me just make the introduction first.
Oh
God,
God,
you are a little anal. My mother-in-law was much easier to work with. I'm just telling you. So today, that's what we're gonna make. All right.
Okay.
All right.
So now
let me
we
do
have
another.
to
I gotta do another introduction because I forgot to mention your name. I should say your name is Anna. Okay. This is gonna happen a lot, so be patient.
Okay.
Hey friends, my name is George Gianaris. I'm a son of 51 years. This is my mommy here. Her name is Anna. She gave birth to me 51 years ago. I was a premature baby, 3.5 pounds. She makes a Greek delicacy. It's a Greek dessert that we usually have around the holidays. It's called Melomakarona. I have had it in Greece. I've had it in the United States. I've had it in Little Greece, which is also known as Astoria. I've had it in other people's households. No one's Melomakarona compared to my mom's. And this is part of the family series of my favorite recipes, and today we're gonna make some Melomakarona for you. Mom.
First we start with the oil.
Well, first we start with the oil, but first of all, you're planning on making a pretty big batch, I'm assuming.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
So instead of making it twice, I'll make it all at once for the holidays, and I just have to dip it in syrup just before Christmas.
Okay, so that's a process that we'll discuss. And we're also gonna make a gluten-free batch. This is a great gluten-free resource. I've used it before successfully. What's good about this is there's no yeast in this recipe, right?
No.
This might work. I've never done it before. Have you ever made it with this?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna give it a shot today. We're gonna let you know. You'll find out by the end of this video if this actually works as a gluten-free product, because sometimes it doesn't always work. Okay, so we start off with the oil. Now, a single batch is how much?
Single batch is
Of oil.
oil is 2 12-ounce cups.
Now, my mom, she's not very computer savvy, and she doesn't realize that this is Mazola oil, and
This is what it calls for.
I know, but we don't use this crap. I'm sorry, we don't use corn oil.
It has to be vegetable oil.
Okay, well, I have some grapeseed oil over here that I have in this beautiful tequila bottle. But I own a restaurant, so I have tons of this oil. This is what I use. Okay, so we're gonna use this oil instead.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
I'll just file it over here in the can. There we go.
Okay.
We're gonna do 48 ounces of oil. It's a quadruple dose, and that's what we're gonna use for our non-gluten-free Melomakarona.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do 24 ounces
For the gluten-free.
for the gluten-free. We're using grapeseed oil here. You can use corn oil. I really don't recommend use corn oil, but that's what we got here. We got 24 ounces here. We have 48 ounces here. Okay, so to that, how much sugar are we gonna add?
A full cup of sugar.
So you add the sugar to the oil, right?
Right.
Okay. That's a half a cup, and then we're gonna do,
One more.
okay, so we're doing a double portion
Okay.
here.
While you're at it, why don't you add
And
it
I'm
there
gonna
too?
put 1 cup.
Half,
okay.
half, right?
Half,
Okay.
yep. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now what do we do with that? We're gonna blend it up?
You can do it with your hand,
Do it with the hand?
Fast,
Okay, with
yeah.
a whisk? Okay.
with a whisk, yeah.
When do you know when to stop?
When it's all connected, like,
It's all mixed together?
yeah.
I've never
Okay,
seen
mix
a
it.
recipe before where you mix sugar and oil, never. I mean, I've seen butter, but never sugar
Yeah, I
and oil.
know. With this, it's more oily. This recipe is more oily.
So what do we put in here now? Orange
We put
juice?
12 ounces, no, 12 ounces of
Orange juice?
orange juice, yeah. You shake it?
Yep.
Okay.
And then do 12 ounces in there? Okay. Okay. That's
So
our...
we're doing it at the same time, you know?
Yep, we'll make them both at the same time. Let me grab a whisk too, so we can whisk it together.
Okay.
All right, and then what?
Then you put a shot of cognac. Well, this one is a double shot, and this one is a single shot.
Like an ounce?
Yeah, like a shot. How much is
Yeah,
enough?
all right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Olive. Okay. Then you put the zest of orange.
You need zest of 2
A little
oranges
more,
for this?
yeah.
Okay. And you don't want to get the white in there, right? The white is bitter. So
No,
you're
no,
gonna-
no, wait. Actually, you know what? I just put one zest.
Well, we got to be exact.
Yeah, all right, so,
my
yeah.
YouTube fans are treacherous. They'll
Okay.
kill me.
Okay. Let me know if you get anybody making this recipe and how they like it. I'm sure they're
Tell
going to like
tell
it.
them. So you got to leave your comments down below when you make it. Tell them. Tell them.
Okay, when somebody makes this recipe, let us know how you like it, because I know you never had anything like it.
She's a celebrity, this one. She's ready to go. She's gonna have her own channel soon. I know how it works. You're gonna sift the flour?
Yeah.
Okay. How much flour do you need?
The half a portion that we did, I put 6 to 7 cups of flour. Start with 6 because you don't know how much you have to add. This way it takes a whole
So for a double portion, we're gonna use, so for a single portion, by the way, the recipe for this is gonna be online, so you don't have to keep track of it. It's at warehouchef.com. You're cleaning me out here, Anna. Okay, so you wanna sift the flour. You think we need to sift the gluten-free flour?
I always do.
Okay.
Okay, let me just put this.
All right, so how much you need? One only?
1, no, 3, 6 we have to put.
60, so 3 teaspoons of baking powder. We're gonna leave a little out because we've never done it with this gluten-free flour and it could be over thickened, so we're gonna add this in slowly.
Better to be over thickened than loose because it'll be easier to roll. I hope it comes out good.
I hope so too, because I won't eat the other ones.
Me either. I haven't had Melomakarona since 1988.
And that's when you were diagnosed with celiac.
Yeah.
Hope I don't have celiac. That looks good, huh? Look at that. It's really holding up pretty well.
Yeah, we might need to have a little bit more flour.
I found that when you're dealing with rice flour, you got to give it a little bit of time because there's no gluten in it. And the rice is a little bit more. I don't know. It seems like it just doesn't. It takes a while before it actually thickens. So let's let this sit for a little while. Leave it like that. I think this is very good.
Really?
I think it's going to be fine.
Yeah. Good.
Try that.
Okay, let me see.
What do you think? Think it needs a little more flour?
It needs something. Just give me a little flour just in my hand. Just in my hand. I want to test it.
So you're getting some walnuts here. They didn't have organic, I guess, at Costco. And what do? You split them into halves?
Yeah, 2 pieces, and you can add 1 piece or 2 little ones. Each Melomakarona.
And how much is that too big? That's about right.
Oh, way too big.
They grow?
They grow, but I don't know if these are gonna grow because they're not regular flour.
You put the almond in there and you make it what, like almost like a football shape?
Yeah, and you squeeze it so the almond will stay in there, the walnut will stay in there.
An inch?
Yeah.
So with the double dose, well, the single dose of gluten-free Melomakarona that we made, we got about 60 pieces. There's a little trick to it. I want to show you how to do it. Start out by putting in your hand the rough size of what it's going to be. So roughly there. Then I squeeze it really hard till it forms like a uniform ball. Then I roll it into a ball. And then once it's dense, I put an indentation in it, add a piece of walnut to it, half walnut or 2 quarter pieces, and I pinch it closed, and then I roll it into the rough shape in my hand. And I drop it onto the parchment paper and finish the shape there. And that seems to have been working really, really well.
Let me see the bottom. It's fine, good, perfect.
These were cooked in the oven at 350 degrees for exactly half an hour, and they have a nice brown color to them. It looks like they're very soft. We have to let them cool before we dunk them in the syrup. We're gonna take 4 cups of walnuts. We're gonna put them in our blender. We're gonna actually chop them up.
That's enough.
That's enough? Okay. The consistency, almost like a very coarse almond flour, because we're gonna coat our Melomakarona with this after they come out of the syrup. Now we're gonna make our syrup, and this is the syrup that we're gonna dunk the Melomakarona in. Once they cool, they have to be cold, they have to be room temperature. Don't dunk them in hot, they'll fall apart on you. And it's equal parts, right?
Yes.
1.5 cups sugar, where are you going?
I want to check them, see if they're hot.
You're gonna check on those? They're warm yet?
A little warm.
A little warm, all right, so we have time, this has gotta boil. 1.5 cups sugar, 1.5 cups water, 1.5 cups honey. That's the mix, and you just add it to the pot, you bring it to a boil, that's it.
And then you have to skim it.
Because you skim it? All right.
Because it gets...
There's a lot. See, I don't learn this stuff. We're all learning together here today. To our 4 cups of walnuts, how much
Try it.
cinnamon should we put? Start with a teaspoon and see?
Gotta mix it up.
Yeah, but look at it. That's a teaspoon.
Yeah, let me mix it up.
What are you looking for, color?
Smell the odor.
Well, this is organic cinnamon, so if you put one little tiny bit in, it would smell. I mean, I could smell it from here.
All right. Where do you buy all this organic stuff?
I get them from Star West Botanicals. We have an account with the restaurant, so we can get everything wholesale in bulk. But when I buy cinnamon, I buy like 20, 30 pounds
What's
at a
the
time.
name of it?
Star West Botanicals.
I don't smell it. I don't know why.
Maybe you have COVID. It's not funny.
That's all we think about these days.
I know. It's
Can
really,
you-
yeah, I can smell it. Let me taste it. No, it needs more. So 2 teaspoons, I think, is perfect.
Okay.
Put a base of ground walnuts in a plate. So you can make these in advance. You do not need to put them in the syrup. You can put them in the freezer, right? Or in the refrigerator.
In the refrigerator,
Yeah.
and then when you're ready to use them, then you put them in the syrup.
And these look like they held up really, really well.
They
even
did.
even when we left it in a little longer, so they're not going to fall apart. We thought
No.
our biggest fear was that it was going to fall apart because it's gluten-free, but it held up really, really well. They look exactly like non-gluten-free
See?
Melomakarona. They look great. Let me taste it.
You taste it.
I wouldn't even know that it wasn't gluten-free. It's definitely a little more dense. You think we should leave it in the syrup a little longer? There you have it. Melomakarona, the best Melomakarona you'll ever have in this planet. My mom's recipe, she's an amazing cook. Thank you so much for taking the time to show us how to do this. Hit that subscribe button. You tell them. You put a comment down below. Then you'll know. Let my mom know.
Make sure you comment down below because we would like to know how you like them.
Exactly. Try the gluten-free version too.
Try.
Thanks again.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. We'll see you again soon.